Greetings, Inquisitors. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Got a lot of interesting stuff to go over tonight. A couple of count reviews we're going to try to get to. A few questions that people have asked. So we'll chat for a little bit until we see if some more people are going to show up. Interesting. Fun stuff. All right. Let's see what we got on the chat over here. Got some people showing up. How's your day been? Oh, it's been an exhausting day. A long night, an exhausting day. But we're here. We're gonna make some fun moves in Grand Arena. Scott Mobley made it on time for once. Hey, good deal. Aiden says the mod clinic today made me go in there and work on mods. It helped me a lot. Cool. I don't know what to think of this mod clinic. The jury's still out on that. It took me a while to do. If people have a positive response to it, we'll keep doing it. People want to see the ALEURA, the main account too, and see what kind of differences there are between how we're statting the secondary account and how we're doing the main account. I actually anticipated that question, so I waited about a week on my main account. I did the same thing with that. I recorded it, and we can go through that as well. There is a lot of difference. A lot of the mods that are like okay or that we park on the Loquitur account just because we're trying to build an inventory, those mods don't meet the standards for the main account, so they're just gone. So potentially could do a little bit with that as another modding video. See what we've got time to do. All right, let's see what else. 3 teams. I did 3 mods. Use your lightsabers. Yeah, all right. Good job. Finally got another good speed primary arrow. That's good. Yeah, I keep a lot of speed primary arrows even if they're not that good, because with arrows, mostly just looking for speed. I probably have a lot of speed arrows and not very many that are actually that good of mods. I'm level 70 plus and haven't applied more than 1 mod. Well, as long as you've applied 6 mods to each character and they're good mods and you don't have to change them, that's a good strategy. Can we see the second account first? Because the video this week was frozen at the beginning. That video was redone, Justin, so I fixed it. That video got fixed and reposted. Sold almost all of your gray mods today. As long as you're selling the circles, the squares, and the diamonds, you're good. Don't sell the gray ones, especially for the triangles. You just get a lot less of the triangles than you do of any other mod set, so you kind of got to work with whatever you get on triangles and the gray ones and anything. All right. All right, cool. So people showing up, that's great. Got some lightsabers going on. Only about half the people here have applied their lightsaber. The tutorial is real clear, I would think. It shows the like button, it shows the lightsaber going through the like button, and the like button being cut in half. That's what we like. We like the like buttons cut in half. All right. So before I get to the questions, I'm going to go ahead and do an account review. I think we'll start out that way this time. See if we can get some help for some people. I'm going to go ahead and message somebody and say that we're doing account review. See if they show up. All right. So we have a interesting name up here. Frickfrackpaddywack. Give your dog a bone. This old Sith came rolling home. The account reviews are open again. Yes, the account reviews are open again. Yep. We can do more applications for account reviews. So just so everybody knows, when we get to your name on the list, one of the Dark Council members will contact you. They'll give you a ping on Discord. And if you don't respond to that ping and you're not around and you're not active, then we're not going to do an account review for you. So we want to help people and we want to give account reviews, but we've had quite a few people that have dropped off their info. And the account reviews have even been prepared. The Dark Council looks into the account and tries to figure out what advice to give, and then nobody ever responds back. And that's pretty much a waste of our guys' time, so we don't want to do that anymore. So if you're going to apply for an account review, be on the Discord, or when they ping you, respond back within, a couple days at least. And once they have the opportunity to know that that you're out there, then they can put together the review info and know that you're going to be there to receive the help. So, all right, let's take a look over here. All right. You very much enjoy the account name. Yeah. The mod video was useful. Okay, good. I'm glad some people got value out of that. Okay, so let's take a look at Mr. Frickfrackpaddywack the Deceiver. In terms of stats, we've got 2 million galactic power, 2.1. Characters 1.3. Ships 800,000. So 8 and 12 would be the ratio that I'm looking for. So we're right in the ballpark for what we would expect between fleet and characters. If we look over here, we've got quite a commitment to this rebel fleet. We've got the Millennium Falcon, the Houndstooth, and the IG as the main three. So we've got a Houndstooth Relic 6 Bosk. So that's a pretty good ship there, maxed out. The Millennium Falcon just has gear 12 on these guys. Skills are in pretty good shape. So this is the Millennium Falcon is a good ship, and honestly, relicking this ship doesn't help as much as I thought it would. So when I took my characters to relic, I expected a big improvement. But the Millennium Falcon, especially under Home 1, it performs pretty well even at gear 12. So this is a good ship. And then we've got some other stuff in here. Maybe Anakin's being used as a reinforcement, something like that. Then we've got some ships here in the middle. Got some, probably the Ghost and the Phantom used as reinforcements, which is okay. We got not really too much on the Geos over here. So I would assume that the account is working toward the Negotiator capital ship with the Galactic Republic here, Anakin, Ahsoka, Houndstooth. So I make that assumption. It makes more sense than if he's working toward the Malevolence, because we only see the Vulture droid in here. I don't see the Hyena Bomber or a bunch of the stuff that I would expect to see if we're working on Malevolence. So that's pretty good. The Home one itself is in pretty good shape, but this Akbar is pretty low gear. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, the gear level, mods, all this stuff on your captain of your capital ship all contribute to the speed of your capital ship. And the difference between this being 154 or something like 162 if you get Akbar to gear 12 is really a big deal, especially if you go before the enemy's capital ship. You get your first skill before they do, and you get your first reinforcement before they do, is really a big deal. So my advice, and the Executrix looks in good shape, right? We've got Tarkin relic, and we've got good investment in the Executrix. But I do see that you're using the Home 1 as the capital ship for your arena team. So you're getting number 2. That's great. I mean, there's no problem with that. But I think a little more investment in Akbar, if you're going to continue to work with him, is probably a good idea. All right. I don't know about this IG-2000. Maybe we're using several different bounty hunters. Maybe we're reinforcing with Boba Fett and have kind of a bounty hunter theme going on with this team. So I'm not exactly sure. But getting number 2, can't argue too much with that. All right. Green mods on pilots is a hard rule for me. Try to get the minimum blue for speed reliability. Green mods on pilots. What do you mean by that, Nabokov? Help me out, because the mod color doesn't change anything. So when you take a mod from 4 dot to 5 dot, this mod, taking it up to 5 dot, would improve your stats. Taking these 5 dot mods to 6 dot would help. Taking these mods to 15 would help. But once you've got 5 dots in level 15, the algorithm doesn't care whether these mods are blue or purple or yellow. That should not change the status of the ship's power at all. So help me understand what you mean by green mods on that. All right. You didn't get a ping? Huh. Okay. All right. So let's look at the inventory of characters here before we start making too many decisions. Check this out. 2 million galactic power. Sitting right here at the top of the chart. Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine. Nice. Getting this character in already under, at 2 million galactic power. That's nice. And of course, the majority of the relic characters then are the requirements for C. And we've also got the Bosk in here, relic. He's not part of the requirements, but I think that's the only character that I see that's not part of the C requirements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so, and then the ship. So he's done exactly what he needs for Sith Eternal Emperor plus Bosk. Pretty focused account. Doesn't get much more focused than that. We have unlocked Commander Luke, and I saw Padme down here. We've got some Sith going on here. I don't know if he's trying to unlock the Rebens. We've got Nihilus. So I'm assuming that he's going to try to build up Triumvirate to go along with the Sith Eternal Emperor at some point. That's a pretty nice team. You put Wat Tambor and the Emperor and the Sith Triumvirate of Traya, Nihilus, and Scion. And that's a pretty good team. Pretty solid. And you can split it up when you're in Grand Arena. You can play that team for Squad Arena and then play a different team for Grand Arena. Just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff down here. It looks like we have worked on Ewoks a little bit. So, interesting. Quite a bit of stuff in the middle. But not too bad because the galactic power is clearly under control. Let's see how fast this is. 528. That's good. That's a pretty good speed for the Sith Eternal Emperor. Not bad. Speed arrow, I would assume. 11 speed crit damage. Potency. 19 speed mod here. That's great. Do we need potency on the Sith Eternal Emperor? I think all of his buffs are unresistible, right? This ability can't be countered or resisted. Can't be resisted. Okay. This one also can't be resisted, right? That's the special damage one. I'm sorry. This is this one. All right. Gains. Okay, so this link just happens, right? So I don't think he has any skills for which we need potency. Maybe somebody in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the case that you don't need potency. If you're using this cross for the speed, I understand it's 19 speed cross. It's good. But I don't think you actually need potency. If that's a factor for you, if it's something you consider. No potency required on C, says Griff. I imagine it's there just because of the speed set with good speed secondary. Yeah, exactly. It's 19 speed. 6E versus 6A does not impact speed, but 5E versus 5A does impact ship speed. The calculator Nabokov linked is good to see how it's actually calculated. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that because I'm pretty sure that the dots count and the levels count, but the actual A through E does not affect ships. We can do an experiment. Let's do an experiment here in a minute. We'll play around with it here in a minute. We'll see. The shock while in ultimate can be resisted. Oh, okay. So once you get into ultimate and you do the shock skill, where is it? Okay, so he gains okay, basic revitalized shock to inflict shock for 2 turns, which can't be copied or dispelled. Okay, so that can be resisted. So we might need potency for the shock on his basic after the alt. Okay, fair enough. So potency could be valuable enough stat for us to actually want that. Good, interesting. All right, this mod, 18 speed, health, doesn't matter, 18 speed, right? With a health set. What is this? Holy cow, 29 speed. That's, what, 2 speed off from being the most speed you can get on a mod ever. And pretty much 1 speed off because you don't usually ever see a 6 speed base stat except for those crazy packs that they put on every now and then. That's like 4 upgrades at +6. That's crazy. That's so awesome. All right, 18 speed here. Working on it, trying to hit that last speed upgrade. So, good solid mods for being at 2 million, for sure. All right, it's very cheap to get mods from Blue. Okay, let me catch up on chat over here. Griff checked again. It's mod pips 5 versus 6, mod level, not the A versus E. Yeah, good. I understand that. That's the way I understood it too. I run mine with blue mods in general. I run anything with blue that I'm using. Yeah, it's pretty easy to slice up a green mod to blue and see if it gets better. So there's reason why you would do that. Just in general, take mods to blue. I'm confused. I'm changing values for mods in the calculator, but the speed isn't changing. Yeah, okay. I think we got it sorted out. All right. That's a god mod? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Lucas. That's one of those rare mods that you don't see except every, once in a while. And when you get them, you got to hold on to them. And yeah, be thankful that you got it. All right, let's look at this Palpatine here. We got just 15 speed, just some generic stats on this guy. Okay, so good, but not too good. 94 speed on him. Decent damage. All right. Got the Emperor up and running. How fast is Boss? Oh, got a tooth missing. Caught him with a sock off. Bosk needs to have his mods fixed. I think there was one missing also on Akbar. And guys, this happens to me all the time. So don't worry about this. I hope, it's no big deal. What happens is you're looking for a health mod right here, and you're looking for the best health mod you have. And this health mod was probably on Bosk, and we stole it for C at some point and forgot to go back and replace that health mod circle on Bosk. So I wish the game would allow you to like take a mod from a character and then like somehow have a little blue dot in the lower corner here if they don't have 6 mods on them. Like if you need a skill up, it gives you like a red dot in the upper corner up here that tells you that you need a skill on that character, or you could put a skill on that character or whatever. I wish it would have like a little mod warning if you don't have all your mods on. But anyway, let's look a little more. Here we've got crit damage set along with potency. Now, I would not commit to crit damage on this triangle and also crit damage on a set. Vader wants a lot of offense, and if he gets shut down and if he doesn't get a critical hit, Like, the difference between getting a crit or not getting a crit on this character is massive. And you don't want there to be that big of a discrepancy on Vader. You want him to be very consistently able to cull stuff out. So if you're going to use the crit damage set, for sure I would put an offense mod here. For sure. Potency on the cross, that's what I would do. So these sets aren't bad, but I would just change this to an offense stat. Get more offense, and you'll get more damage out of having offense here than you will out of having additional crit damage. Even though it's only 8% offense, when you get a critical hit, it's still going to be multiplied times 1.86 or whatever that mod is when it's finished, that mod set. So something to think about. And again, you know, at 2 million galactic power, you probably don't have 400 of these to choose from. So maybe that's your best triangle for potency. I don't know, but it's a thought for Vader. Sidious, it's going to be what it's going to be. We just got mods on him to do the quest is all. When you look at his damage, he just has tons of damage. And you look at this character and you think, man, he should be able to hit like a truck. And he just doesn't. He doesn't do anything. So disappointing. All right, so then if we just arrange by speed, and let's have a look overall at the account speed and see what we got. We got a Stark here at 277. That's the fastest character that we have besides the C is 277. So that's kind of an ouchie for me. 269 on Vader is not bad. But at 2 million galactic power, I would hope to see a couple of these characters a bit faster. You know, Piett's one that, you know, at this level, you would be looking for, oh, I don't know, 312, something like that, out of Piett. So a lot of these characters could do with faster mods. But I say that about a lot of accounts. So the modding isn't bad, right? We do have some good mods, and some of the best characters on here have some killer good mods, which is great. We just need more speed sets with speed subs in general. All right. So, what time do you think you will start the Grand Arena? Well, I don't know. That's a mystery. You're going to have to hang around the channel and see. Usually I start at like, let's say 10 after, quarter after 7, sometime like that. So I'll do this account review. I'll look at a few questions, and then we'll dive into the Grand Arena. This is a great account nonetheless, says Joey the Goat. Yeah, absolutely. You know, this focus of just building the characters to go straight for Sith Eternal right off the bat, with only 2 million galactic power, this is a rock solid strategy. For next projects, I would even keep that focus with what you've got already. I would build this Padme team up. And then, you know, rather than trying to reach out and grab Revans and do all that stuff, you've got the Padme team here. You've got Commander Luke Skywalker unlocked already. So, yeah, I would look to build up some of your light side teams, balance out that Jedi tag and the Rebel tag a little bit. You've got some good bounty hunters, too. I imagine that you're working your way toward a Chewbacca. There's the Chewbacca at 7 stars. All right, so we've already got him. Yeah, because of the ship. We know that. Yeah, okay. So we've already got a good Chewbacca, Han Solo, CLS. So relic the Commander Luke, I would say, and build Chewpio wherever he is. And even if you just put Chewpio at a few stars, let's take a look at these droids and see where we've got Chewpio at. I don't see him at all. Oh, there he is. 3 stars. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, 3 stars with a little bit of gear. Maxed out skills. He's doing his job. That's cool. So we've got a good Rebel team there. And if you relic the CLS, then Chewpio will share the stats with these guys, and that'll be a rock-solid team for you, too. Man, what to say? Nothing to say. The account review goes like this. Get a few more speed mods and keep doing what you're doing. Fabulous. Fabulous account. Yeah, no issues. Are there any specific questions that you have that I could answer about this account? I mean, is there, next project or something like that other than what we've talked about that got you curious? All right, let's take a look over here. Next Zeta or project I'd do is going, okay, is that for Nabokov? No, Jedi is just a thing people should look at the advantages of having them. Yeah, definitely can work on building up the Jedi tag on this account. Just for events and other stuff, for sure. All right. I loved yesterday's account update. Seeing you unlock and gear 3 or 4 characters is very satisfying. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy because I wanted to activate a few characters. What shocked me, I got 3 gear tiers on Bosk. And when I unlocked Gideon, I got him like all the way to gear 10. I got Quill to like gear 9 or 10. Like, I was just shocked at how far those characters went. Because I was expecting to get them, like Kenobi, get them to gear 8, and then they're parked there waiting on 2 stun guns or some stuff like that. So I don't know. But yeah, it was a heck of a week for progress. And probably the next 2 weeks will be pretty boring because of that. As I try to, build up enough stuff to do more characters again. His team is Newt Dooku Watt, or with EP. Sith Treya would work also. Every account more speed. Yeah. It's part of the game, and whether you like it or not, there are just some matchups that come down to who goes first, and if you go first, you really have such a huge advantage. That's one of the reasons why I like the Padme team, because the Padme team doesn't have to go first. And if another team comes over and like does a bunch of damage right away, you just trigger Anakin and Padme to get a turn and sneak in there, and then more stuff happens, and Anakin gets to go again. And so I like that team because it's got very cool mechanics to not have to go first. Yeah. Yep. Not much to say on fleet either. I mean, it's the fleet stuff is fine, and it feels like we're going toward negotiators. So, all right, I'm going to get out of this account review. If he's got any more questions, he can ask me directly. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Once you get through gear 9, gear 10, and 11, and Bosk are shockingly light. Yeah. Yeah, it worked out that way. I think I needed a stun gun at gear 10 as well. So I had like 2 stun gun levels. But I got a stun gun for completing, I don't know, there was an event that when you complete tier 3, you get a free stun gun. So I completed that. I think an assault battle or something like that. And it gives you a quest completion here in objectives, and an achievement that gives you a whole stun gun. So that was nice. We got a free stun gun there. That's how we had 2 stun guns for the week. Better than expected. All right, so we had some questions. I'll try to answer some questions now. We had some questions about mastery and how that affects the decision making on relics. So Joey asked, should you let a character's mastery stats influence whether you relic them or not? For example, Yoda has damage, accuracy, and crit avoidance, and of course there's other stats that would be better instead of accuracy or crit avoidance. But should you let this deter you from relicking a character over someone with better mastery? Am I overthinking this? And then there's a question about expanded topic for mods and relics, the concept of mastery stats and how they affect your mod or relic decisions, 3 versus 7 or 5 or whatever. Essentially how you approach that. It also ties into the suggestion of picking who to relic in a group of factions. So now, chat, you got to give me some guidance here and tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misguided. Mastery stats do not influence me at all. 0. I don't care. I'm not relicking characters or putting them at relic 5 or 7 for their mastery stats. And honestly, it just has so little influence on me. When you look at the health that's gained, when you look at the damage that's gained, you get physical damage here, you get health, armor, whatever stat it is that's on the character. And then you come down here, you get more damage, you get armor penetration, and you get accuracy. These stats are okay. I'm glad to have them. I'm happy that Vader gets more of these when we relic him. But if these stats were garbage, I would still put him at relic 7 because I want him to hit that hard. And also it's a requirement for C, so I don't even have a choice. You know, you got to relic 7 him anyway, so you're just going to take him to relic 7. When I look at a character like Stark, right, the requirement for Stark is to go to relic 3 for the Sith Eternal requirements. Here we've got crit chance, crit damage, and evasion chance. This does not influence me at all. I did not take him from relic 3 to relic 5 because I wanted more masteries. I took him from relic 3 to relic 5 because it gives you a ton more health and a ton more damage, physical damage here, right? So it gives us like 400 more damage, I don't know, something like 5,000 total health. Maybe it's only like 4,000, but it's just a ton of stats that you get, and this is all additive. So the thing you have to understand, like, if you pair off a character that has half as much damage and half as many hit points, it's not that that character is half as good. That character is about, I can't do that much math in my head, 14% as good, okay? Because first of all, it's half as good on health. Second of all, it's half as good on damage. And third, you're missing armor and other stats that, you know, it takes it from 50% to 25% to 12.5%, maybe not quite, right? So you're somewhere in that between 12 and 15% effectiveness in the game for half the stats. So the accumulation of stats, it means a lot more than you think. Mastery doesn't influence me. So let me go over here and see what chat's saying, because maybe I'm misguided. Okay. Okay. Cool. Frickfrack's in the chat. Would you do Dooku before or after the Padme team? So the guy whose account we just reviewed, would you do Dooku before or after the Padme team? Okay. In terms of Zetas, I wouldn't Zeta Dooku. I'm not interested in Dooku. I don't like Dooku as a character. I know people like Dooku, but to me he's too fragile. So when you blow on Dooku and he falls over and he's dead and gone, and you know, it's just I don't like him. And building him strong enough or beefy enough that he can actually stand up and take a hit, then he still doesn't, right? Let's see if we can switch over to this ALEURA account, and we'll look at Count Dooku. So, I mean, I don't have the Zeta on Dooku and don't plan to ever Zeta Dooku or do anything useful with him. I put tons of tenacity on him so that people can't stun him, and then I put him in defensive teams where they have to think about how they fight against his counterattacks. That's all I do with my Dooku. I hate the character. So maybe that's not the answer you're looking for, but yeah. Griff says, I don't look at mastery stat to determine relic. I only look at the mastery stat when deciding who to relic 8. Yeah, I still wouldn't, even at relic 8, because relic 8 is so much about the additional health, protection, armor, and damage. Those are the stats that change your character's effectiveness. I only relic characters for requirements. Yep. All right. Let's see. R7 versus 8. And Joey says, so I was overthinking this. Yeah, yeah, you're definitely overthinking it. Good characters are good, and their mastery stats, uh, like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, his mastery stats are interesting, right? Because he gets he's got the ability where he can siphon and continue to build up his mastery. C has something where he can continue to build up his mastery. So in teams where you're actually building your mastery, then this kind of stuff really makes a difference because you're increasing your critical damage and your base damage every time you gain mastery. And in that way, it's very important. Now, if he had garbage stats down here that didn't do damage, he wouldn't solo the Sith raid. There'd be a lot of stuff that he wouldn't do. So there's a few characters where it makes a huge difference what's on the mastery. But for most characters, I mean, Vader, Revan, Enfys Nest, you relic 8 Enfys Nest because of the jump in damage. Her damage goes up by a lot. When you go from Relic 7 to Relic 8, you gain, I think it was like 600 damage that you gain. It was crazy because you gain like 300 damage up here, like 300 damage down here. And that additional base damage on Nest is like 10% of her total damage. Maybe it was even more than that. Maybe it was like 800, but it was almost 10% damage on her base stat. It was crazy how much damage she got for Relic 8. So that's the reason you Relic 8 your characters. She also has good mastery stats. Yeah, I mean, it turns out she does, right? Critical chance, critical damage, and damage. She's got those same attacker masteries. But yeah, you don't. Again, I don't use that as a determination of what to Relic 8. I look at Kylo Ren and I'm like, oh, I love this character. I'm just going to Relic 8 him, because I'm a moron, whatever. I have enough stuff to Relic 8 a character. I need a few more of these materials, which I can make out of the scavenger. But I've got these parts, the arrow magnifiers, that I need to Relic 8 another character. So I have to see what the Kenobi requirements are going to look like. I may Relic 8 my Kenobi, or I may pick a different character. I'm just kind of sitting on those materials for now. All right. Sith Trooper hits hard partly because of his ridiculous armor penetration. Yeah, that character is crazy. Loquitur Cam disappeared. Oh, so when I record videos, I move my picture to the back so that I can record without move up, so that I can record without having my photo in the record. All right, now I just need to do here, order, move to top, and then we've got the Loquitur Cam back. We just got to move it. All right, Malak and Sith Trooper have intriguing mastery stats. Yeah. R8 Tebow. I think that's a big no. We're not going to R8 Tebow. All right, well, we're going to hang up some questions here for now. We're going to get into this grand arena on my main account. Take a look in here at feats real quick. Offense up 50 times. Yeah, we'll either get that or we won't. Undersized squad, we need that. That's fine. We want to do that anyway. 24 enemy units with Mace Windu, Kenobi, Jedi Knight Anakin, or Bad Batch. Blech. Not an easy thing to do with my scrub account here. All right, but we can win battles on the first attempt. Offense, yeah, that's fine. We'll just play the game and not try too hard for feats. Just go for the win. All right, so we did win our last round. Of course, that's gone by now, but just so you know, we won 6 for 6 in this round of Grand Arena. Now that we're back to 5v5, we're back on more solid footing with how we were planning to use this account instead of 3v3. And I was joking around with somebody. I said, look, I'm 6 of 6 on this account. I'm 6 of 6 on my main account. So technically, if I quit right now, I could say that I ended the season 12 of 12. Yeah, it's across 2 accounts, but yeah. Yep. Alrighty, so let's take a look at what we got going on here for the opponent. We've got Melfart. I can't read his guild name. Don't have any idea what that is. We've got galactic power of 516 in ships and 557 in characters. So he's got a lot of fleet. A lot of Empire fleet. Take a look in here. He's got all kinds of relic stuff for his fleet. Imperial TIE bomber at 7 stars. Tons of fleet. Tons and tons. And then he's got the Executrix. See, he did the ships here, but I don't see the Chimera. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe he's one of these guys that knows enough to not make 2 capital ships. So he's made the Executrix. It's decent, but he has no second capital ship that I can see developed. So that means either his offense or his defense is going to be left hanging with a bad capital ship. And we'll assume that it's going to be his defense. All right. The Empire fleet is going to be a bit scary. Yeah, it's going to be scary if you put it on defense, but I wouldn't think you would put it on defense because it's going to be good enough on offense. So what you might do is put the Executrix with some other ships on defense, pick some stuff out of here, and then take one of your lesser capital ships with the Empire stuff on offense. I don't know. Or just put the Executrix on defense and say, okay, I'll lose ships on offense, but you won't win either. Don't know. Risky plays either way. All right, so much like the account that we just reviewed, this person's going straight for the Sith Eternal Emperor. You can see we're relicking the heck out of all these requirements. Vader, Palpatine, Thrawn, Tarkin, Stark, Veers, Maul. So we've got a Trooper team going. We've got a Vader team going with 3 strong characters here, some leftover stuff at relic level. And if we look at the mods on this guy, look at this. He's already got, you know, all 6-dot mods at multiple tiers, 273 speed, tons of offense, damage is 8,600. So this guy's not only got relic level characters, but he's got mods to back it up. I think Thrawn was stupid fast too. Yeah, 303, so he's over 300 on his Thrawns for speed. So he's definitely got some good stuff. Uh-oh, I've been ignoring the chat. What's going on over here? Chat is waving at me. What did I do? Did I have it on the wrong screen or something? I'm on the right screen, aren't I? You guys got me like twitching about this stuff now. What's going on? All right. Looks like I'm on the right screen. The Empire fleet. You have audio now. This person does not have Piett. He's a sad Piett. No Imperial dominance. Piett's right here. Here's Piett. He's not relicked yet, but he's year 10. Year 10 Piett. 7 stars, better than my Piett right now. Blah. He's also got Bastila Shan Fallen to go with his Empire team, so that's kind of scary. All right, so I expect him to bring all of this on offense. If he does set a defensive team, it might be Palpatine and Vader with some leftovers just to make it hard for me to clear. But I don't know. When you look at this, you've got offensive team, and then you've got enough relic stuff that somewhere in there you're going to be able to split the team up, do 3 underdogs, and just basically clear with your relics. So I feel like that's what he's going to try to do. So what do we do if we expect a whole bunch of offense? Well, now Loquitur has us concerned. We're good. All right. It was a few minutes when it was not. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. So when we see this much offense, then what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to make him work for all of his wins. We're going to try to either take banners from him or make him do a lot less underdog stuff than he wants, one way or another. So we put the Padme team, sacrifice that for defense. We got this little bounty hunter team going here now, 69,000 with the Queel in there and the 4 bounty hunters. This is still not where I want it to be. I mean, Queel needs to be a couple more gear tiers, and we'll get him up and running. But that team will get pretty scary the bigger he gets. And then, we'll put a surprise on the back wall there for him. And if he's watching the stream, then, well, now he knows what's on the back wall. And then for ships, this isn't developed well, but it does have some pretty good ships here. We've got that new and improved Hound's Tooth. We've got to spin it every time we look at it. It's just that good. So that's the defense that I put. Phoenix on defense in front of ships. We've got kind of a mixed team here with the Sidious, the Dooku, and some lesser characters. This Royal Guard that's going to try to get in the way and be annoying. Gar Saxon for the ship. So he's worked on Gar Saxon to get the Gauntlet Starfighter going. So this team should be not too much problem for us, but we'll have to think about that. So because he's gone 2 light defenses already, either he put a massive defense on his back wall, or it's just going to be another defense like this on the back wall where it's just some mixed characters with decent stats. And I kind of expect to find that, so we're going to try to underdog this with something and get to the back wall and see what we got back there. I dig the Queel Zeta. Nice. Biscuit says, just joined. I thought you were doing an account review. All right, so when I look at the viewers and I look at the likes, I'm seeing a problem because, as we all know, troopers are powered by likes, and I don't see enough of those. So this is a like saber alert. Activate /like button, force crush it, kill it, sit on it, eat it, whatever you got to do. Make the like button go away. Please. It helps me. It helps the video, helps the channel. Helps us all find more people like us that want to watch this kind of stuff. All right. Sidious lead is trying to steal 5 banners, basically. Like. Eat it. Eat the like button. Whatever you got to do. Eat it. I'm hungry. I have pizza, but I got home very late and I didn't really get to eat any pizza, so I'm sitting here and I can see the pizza and smell the pizza, but I'm streaming and I don't want to eat on stream, so I'm probably going to have food thoughts for a while tonight. All right. The like button has been slashed. It's better, but it's still not good. I mean, we're still doing rotten on likes compared to where we usually are by this time. So the troopers are sad. We can't use troopers yet. So I'm thinking with this, we're not looking at a whole lot of speed, right? And the leadership here gives, damage and offense and stuff like that. It's not the silly Darth Maul lead where they get a bunch of dodge. Dooku's in here, but we're not too worried about that. So I'm thinking maybe what we should do here is something like this. And just see if we can just walk through this team without ever letting him get a turn. Just hit and assist, hit and assist, hit and assist. Let Piett stack stuff up. We'll throw the Vader under the bus, so hopefully only one person would lose banners if they get to go. Well, I guess if they go, they're going to do area effect stuff, so. All right. Hey, Loquitur, how are you? I got 2 accounts. My main is 7 million, but my other account, I followed my own personal farming guide. I'd love it if you review it. I think you'd be interested. All right, well, put your name in for the account reviews, I guess. If it's already in there, then we'll get to it at some point. I hope. The focus that the account was get Grievous and Revens as fast as possible. Yeah, interesting. Cool. Oh, wow. Cole Puckett, 99 cents. Hey, thank you very much, sir. Good. Turn your YouTube camera off and eat your pizza. We can wait. Why Piett lead? Why not? Gives us extra potency. So it gives 30% offense and also potency. It's not bad, right? Not bad to get the extra potency. Oh man, the Bokov is going crazy. All right, well, we still don't have quite enough likes. Please, folks, hit the likes. There's enough people in here. We should be able to get to trooper level of likes. All right, so this is 58,000, but it's a relic character. We're going to go first. We're going to get a bunch of assists. I think this is going to clear out what he's got to offer in this zone. Does anybody feel any different? I don't see anything in the chat that says so. All right. Let's get on in there and see how things go. GMT over Sith. Trooper? Why Tarkin? Why do we even need Tarkin? Are they going to get to go? I mean, their characters are all going to get killed, right? If I get a hit and an assist on these guys, I feel like they're going to... I mean, these three for sure are just going to die. Sidious might stay alive. We'll hit somebody and we'll call him to get him out of there so we don't have the counterattacks. And then it's just us versus Sidious. Worst case, right? I think so. We'll have to kill him pretty quickly because we don't want him getting free turns from the Sith Troopers' assists. All right. This is good because of the leadership being Empire, not Sith. All right. I don't know. I like my trooper. I like my assists. I like that just constant damage from him following up Vader and picking people off. All right, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Here we go. All right, so Merciless Massacre. We'll target this guard. Hit that. Now we're going to cull Dooku so that we don't have to deal with counterattacks. We'll hit him to take him out. Ability block on him with the assist. Ability block, nope, dead. All right, let's throw a lightsaber at him. All right, so there we go. We got a basic attack from him. Now we finish him off. 62 banners. Full Vader counts as full protection. Nice. Look at that. Good. Easy. Easy peasy. If we didn't have Piett in there, we would have lost, right? Right, Nabokov? Oh, we've got a trooper team back here. Interesting. Interesting. That is interesting. Okay, how fast is his Gideon? We'll have to pay attention to this now. 215. How fast is his Veers? Veers is not in the leadership spot. 244. Veers is not in the leadership spot. Stark is in the leader spot. Guys, what am I missing? I think he misclicked. I think he did not select it from his troop select. So he does not have Veer's lead. 273. So we're over that. We're over 273. We don't have Piett, but I don't think we need Piett for this. We'll get kills and we'll get turn meter. Huh. Yeah, I think he just misclicked. Veers isn't in the leader spot. Yeah, exactly. Getting AI doesn't open up with the turn meter. No leadership, good to go. Stark led troopers. Yeah, exactly. When people put in the wrong Yoda. Yeah. 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 That's why I always say build your squads in squad select so that when you come over here and you pick your squad, you're picking it off of this menu like this, and you get your team that you expect. All right, so we got Veers, Stark, Snowtrooper, we got Gideon. I think we're going to go ahead and put this Stormtrooper in here to get the 5th Trooper and just make sure that we've got everything we need to keep this rolling. I think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not enough likes. Guys, come on. We're 5 likes away. 5 likes away. Please, can 5 of you help me out? Click the like button. Please, pretty please. With lightsabers on top. All right, we're getting close. Yeah, we got it. We got it. The troopers are going in. We got it, boys. All right, so let's think about this. We want to take out Gideon because we don't want anybody cutting up our armor. He's going to die the first time I do my area effect stuff. He's going to die. I don't really want to drain their turn meter right now. Do I? I think maybe I do. Maybe I do. And then we'll get ahead of them. And they've got demoralize on. So let's pick this TIE fighter pilot and just see if we can take him out in one shot. That'll get us a kill. Huge turn meter. Mow him down. Now we'll come in here and do this on Stark to make him easier to kill. Then we're going to go for the one-shot kill. We get it. Pick this off. Shoot him in the head for 59,000. 60 banners. Good stuff. Good stuff. Easy. We had just enough likes to get that done. Just enough likes. Beware of Piett days. Drain turn meter, kill 1 and it's over. Yep, bye, sad Piett. Feed the troopers. Steamrolled. That was hot. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. All right, then the only team that we have left that's really any good is these Jedi. And let's see. Plo is pretty bad. I almost feel like we need to just throw SLKR in there or something for the stun buff removal. Do we have anybody that removes buffs? Bastila removes buffs. Ezra can remove on his middle. And Plo. Does Plo remove on his basic? Dispel all buffs on them. Okay, so we'll take Plo in. So 68,000 worth of Jedi against like 70,000 worth of Phoenix. I bet just Bastila and Yoda kills the Phoenix. Use SLKR. Did I say SLKR? I meant Kylo Ren unmasked. Yeah, this isn't SLKR. Yeah, guys, thanks. Thanks a lot. All right, so you're saying we should take in less Jedi, right? SLKR with Plo, 11 of 10 theory crafting. Well, you guys know what I meant. What I meant, not what I said. I think at this point, because he used up his troopers on defense, I think I just want a good clean win here. And then I feel like, I don't even feel like he can finish on offense, having put those 2 relics on defense. So I'm fine to just load it up over here, make sure that we get the win. All right, we don't want to use this skill yet because we want to spread buffs after Bastila makes us go. So Bastila will make us go. And then Plo's just going to give everybody some turn meter. Ability block everybody that I can. Let's call Yoda again. And then let's kill Ezra. Spread these buffs around. Let's see. Stun Kanan so we don't have to deal with the... Oh, never mind on the stun. Area effect. Kill everybody. I almost noticed some damage. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but they're almost could see that Plo did damage. Not quite, though. All right. Don't lose your bonus protection, Yoda. All right, there we go. Let's just taunt up. Protect Yoda a little bit. Go over there, hit Ezra. All right. Bonk. Let's get him. All right, now let's get Kanan. Oh, wow. That was hard. Smashing hit. And we get the stun. And at this point, all over but for the crying. 60 banners. Nice. The garage is open, the garage is shut. Yep, that was the garage door. The room that I'm in is positioned over the top of the garage, so I'm sitting on top of my garage right now. So that's my little, that's the room that I've been gifted as my own. A level 60, I thought oh yeah, no skills in it. No skills in it, but it is level 60, okay. And then he's got, wow. Okay. This is just bad. It's free. It's a free win, right? It's a free win. Let's see. Do we want to do it like this, like we did it the other day? He's got 114,000, right? Again, I think I just want a good, clean win. No mistakes, no problems. And we got this. I don't think we're going to lose by one banner. We've got some pretty good stuff on defense. Pretty good stuff. Play it safe. Geos can take that quite easy. This is an underdog or a potential solo. It's underdog, but again, just like last week, the thing is, if I take 3 ships and I can kill the enemy fleet before he gets to go, then I get full banners. If I take in fewer ships and his capital ship gets to go, then I lose my protection, potentially lose health. I end up losing a bunch of banners. So I think, honestly, with 3 ships, I'm going to get more banners than if I have less. Because I'll kill everything. These 3 guys get to go, I should be able to kill all 3 of his ships. I can't help but leave the empty slots. It's fine. He's going to win no matter what, though. Remove soldier, leave 1 geo out. Use Plo. Keep Plo, no soldier. So Plo, no soldier. Against this fleet, it's better to just do soldier, because soldier is going to get a kill. So I think we just do it this way, and we kill all of his stuff before he gets to go. That's what I predict. Let's get in there and get her done. All right. First things first, we'll target this guy. Kill him. Gone. Assist. Kill that. Gone. Oh, we didn't. Oh, man, we didn't kill him. We didn't get him killed. We got him killed now, though. Lost 1 banner. 65. Good enough. Good enough. That's going to be hard for the old Melfart to overcome. So let's just take a quick look at what he's got left on offense. So he used these 2 troopers. So he's got Tarkin, Thrawn, Palpatine, and Maul. He's got that. And then we saw like all of this stuff in the middle. So he's basically got Bastila and the relics. Yikes. I don't think he can full clear. He's definitely going to clear 2 zones. So he'll clear 2 zones for sure. I don't think he can get the 3rd though. it will be interesting. All right, so let's catch up over here. Remove the soldier. Okay, let's see. I love this discovery. So close. All good. Only 65 Smith. What happened last round? Aiden, I won last round. I'm 6 out of 6 for this Grand Arena so far. You get Rebels, Empire, and Sith. He's probably going to try to Vader solo, then EP and Thrawn, and run out of steam on the back wall. Vader solo bugs. He can't Vader solo the bugs. It will not work. It will not work. So if he tries to Vader solo the bugs, my Geo Spy is too big. He won't be able to cull him in one shot, and he'll have to deal with the spy. I mean, if he culls the Brood Alpha, that's something, and he can probably ability block the spy. But did he have 2 Zetas on Vader or just 1? If he's just got 1, he's got both. He's got no escape. Yeah, so he can pull the spy out of stealth. But I don't think he can one-shot that Relic 5 spy. Maybe he can. Maybe he can. Maybe he can get him. I don't know, though. That would be a dicey battle. That spy gets off the chain, man, you're just done. He can maul the bugs, EP, Vader, and maul. Yeah, but he's got to get through my team in front of them first. So that's why I did it backwards. Instead of putting the bugs up here and leaving this team back here, I put this team here. So what he's going to try to do is he's going to look at this team and he's going to say, okay, well, I'll save my Vader team and see what's on the back wall. And he's going to try to throw some low banner or low underdog garbage at this team and just try to win out easy against this to see the back wall. And he's going to lose. He's going to lose to this stupid Queel combo because he's going to way underestimate what this is. Or he's actually going to have to bring in at least one of his relic characters to deal with this. Let's say he brings in like Palpatine and Bastila Fallen and, one other character. He can probably deal with that with those 3. But then he's going to lose the EP lead for the back wall. And then what's he going to do over here? He's stuck behind one of those teams, one or the other. So I think that's what happens. I think he clears this, sees the back wall, clears this, does ships, and ends up with these Geos unbeatable. My prediction. All right. Let's see. R7 Vader with 3 or 4 debuffs. Hits like 400k. Okay. Sure. R7 Vader will one-shot the spy. Okay. He's definitely not getting through the defense clean. Yeah, when I saw those 2 troopers on the back wall, that I felt pretty good because if he kept that team on offense, he could have full cleared me, and then it would have come down to banners. But with those 2 guys on defense, then, I think my defense holds. The power of defense, guys. And that just realize this is the risk of going like straight for a Galactic Legend without stabilizing your account. You do end up really with a top-heavy account. And if you look at his inventory, he's got really strong characters up top. He's got some stuff, but man, it drops off fast. Once you get past that first couple lines of good characters, you're into garbage right away. So that's the issue with this much focus. You get real top heavy in a way that's not good. Or, I mean, it's fine. Grand Arena is the only thing that it affects you in, right? Because his arena team is great. His conquest is great. Like all of the other stuff in the game is fine. It's just not as good for Grand Arena. All right. Let's get a few more questions answered. What is the best node to farm stun cuffs for a mid-game player? The The highest node that you can farm stun cuffs off of is, what is it, 8G light side normal, I think. Let's test my skills here. Let's go to stun cuffs, 8G normal, that's what I'm guessing. And there's also a hard node that we can do for stun cuffs. Yeah, 8G normal on the light side is a stun cuff node. This goes for Ugnaught for the armor that gives you chromium transistors. So I like this node just because it gives you these relic materials as well as the stun cuff. And then this 8B dark side hard node here, if you haven't already farmed the hyena bomber, this is a good node because you do get the stun cuffs, and these Mark IVs you also need on a lot of characters. So it's 2 pieces of premium gear, some other garbage down here. But it's 2 good pieces, good ship, and, you know, more counselor shards that maybe someday you throw into the shard shop. But if you want to farm a hard node, that's a good hard node. If you want to farm a regular node, I'd do this one just because I like the synergy with the Ugnaught armor. Or it's not actually Ugnaught armor, it's the Ugnaught blast tech. So this thing right here is worth the exact same as this armor in terms of getting relic materials. So if we make one of those and we make one of these, in the scavenger, those go for exactly the same thing. So I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but I'm going to go ahead and show it because maybe somebody doesn't know. But chromium transistors, that's the most efficient way to get high value. And these things, look, they're worth 300 each. So you can just, 2 of those, a bunch of garbage gears combined on Ugnaught, and you end up with, you know, 13 chromium transistors that you can get. So that weapon mod is definitely worth farming and building that way. So that's why I recommend that node. All right. Django node is the best node. Yeah, the person who asked the question said they've farmed out Django and Boss Houndstooth to full. So they were looking for alternates for that. And you can just continue to farm that node and just take the Django and the Boss, the Houndstooth shards that you get extra and just, you know, put them through the shard shop. That's fine. No problem. Why do you farm cybernetics versus other pieces for Electrium? Because that comes on the same node as this Mark IV Back-to-Gel, and that is a very common piece. Look how many different people need that Back-to-Gel. So I consider this a farm piece, and what I'm actually doing is farming the Back-to-Gel. So if I farm all of the Back-to-Gel that I need off of this node, there's also a fleet node where it's not too bad to get this. But if I farm all my Back-to-Gel here, then I also get these binoculars that you need sometimes, and you get this cybernetics salvage that you can use for relics, and you get, there it is again, that blast tech weapon mod salvage for Ugnaught. And it's just like a laundry list of all kinds of gear. This breaks down for bronzium wiring. I believe this is also bronzium wiring, or maybe not, but yeah, it's just a ton of good stuff on this node. So really, I'm farming this, and the cybernetics just come along with it. So that's the one that I have extras of most often. Yep, that's why. Simply that. Storm Pooper says, thanks for the mod clinic, very helpful. Cool. Nice. Darkside 9C best node. Yeah, I agree. You should make a relic tutorial video like Arnold did. I've got a relic tutorial video, and mine's better than Arnold's. Like, tons better than Arnold's. Yeah, watch my relic video, and your jaw's gonna be on the table. Wow, that's cool. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, but the relic video is really a good, efficient way to farm relics. So take a look for mine. It's already there. All right, let's see. What other questions do we have? Is there a trooper lineup that can beat Darth Revan and does well in GOTB? So I'm a little bit behind the times in trying to theory craft my troopers, but I was looking at something the other day, And I was actually talking to the Dark Council about this. Dark Trooper has this interesting thing where on his basic skill, he doesn't crit unless he has advantage. So against the Darth Revan team, Malak is the problem because he puts fear every time you crit him. So if you do a mass assist or something like that and your guys attack, then they all get fear and the trooper thing falls apart in a hurry. But it should be possible, the way you call assists in the game, and he does 4 instances of damage. Malak can't be one-shotted, but if you do 4 separate hits, you can take him through one of his levels, take him through one of his levels, take him through. So you can actually one-shot Malak on some kind of mass assist skill as long as you're hitting hard enough to put him through all of his tiers before he gets his free turn. And because he won't crit, then he doesn't get feared. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make this work against the Malak team. And I think it's possible, but it might take a little more finesse. I almost got to build the Dark Trooper and see how it works. I can't really theory craft it because I don't know. Not for sure. Somebody said that the Darth Revan team, HK, if HK is in there, he takes away your turn meter. But HK only affects turn meter on characters with protection up. It's not characters with protection, it's characters with protection up specifically. Right? So, where is it? Is it here? Nope. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Enemy with protection up can't gain bonus turn meter. So as long as I don't have protection up, I should be fine with the turn meter against the Darth Revan team. So that's it. I mean, you just have to use Dark Trooper in some way, and you have to work around Malak and the fear. If all your guys get feared, then you're just done. Your troopers lose. So I have a feeling it's one of those things where you can either establish like a set pattern of stuff that works every time. And, you start with Gideon, you cut the armor on Malak, you use Piett to put the taunt on Gideon so that once you trigger Malak, if he attacks back, you take the fear off of Gideon, and then you do a mass assist, and you gotta be able to kill him on that mass assist, and then you're fine. And then from there, I think you beat the Revan team. Let's see what chat's saying over here. Really called Arnold out there. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a fan of Arnold. I've said it before. He provides a really valuable service for the community, and I like his content, but he just doesn't go into detail. So that's the difference between my videos and his. I mean, I explain it at a different level of detail that I think is much more explanatory, especially for people who may not know everything about the game, and that's more helpful to people somewhere in the middle who haven't been playing for 3 or 4 years. So, not calling him out. I'm just saying I got a pretty darn good video on relicking. Correct. That's why Range Trooper cannot be in a Trooper team countering Darth Revan. Yep. Because the Range Trooper will pull in all kinds of assists and it'll be all fear everywhere. Look how close Piett is to 6 stars. I didn't notice. I don't know. Why is it that you look at Piett all the time? There's these creepy people who sneak around outside of people's houses and look in windows and try to see them washing their dishes and doing mundane tasks. Not even some pervy stuff, just like creepers. When it comes to Piett, I mean, every time Piett looks out the window and Nabokov is there, he's got his face pressed up against the glass, got his ear to the door, listening to what Piett says. I think he's creeping Piett at this point. A Piett chant. Oh, nice. For free-to-play, Arnold is not that good. I haven't even watched his free-to-play stuff. Is he in Grand Arenas yet? He's been doing the free-to-play stuff for 5 months now. I feel like he must be in Grand Arena by now. Must be. Nabokov's got a crush. Hey, it's just like me with the stupid Kylo Ren unmasked. Like, I love that character more than I should, and Nabokov loves his Piett, so it's exactly the same thing. He's got his Piett, I've got my Kylo unmasked. Silly stuff. All right, what else we got? Hey, Loquitur, I know the account is based off of $20 a month, and I understand that most of it goes toward Cantina refreshes. I was curious if you had any thoughts if you had gone for SLKR rather than C and budgeted for finalizer packs instead. Delayed gratification in a sense, but considering a better GL. I recognize both are different paths in the game, but would love to hear your take on the SLKR alternative from an efficiency perspective. So, if you're going to go for SLKR straight out of the box, the hyperdrive bundle gives you a huge boost toward SLKR in a bunch of different ways. And it does help you meet the requirements for finalizer if you actually want to get it. If you want to get it free to play, or let's say cheap to play, $20 a month, spending that money on finalizer is absolutely the way to go. Build your Geo fleet, do exactly what we've talked about before on a free-to-play account. Geos, Vulture Droid, Hyena Bomber, into Malevolence as your first capital ship, and then just buy the finalizer as 5-star ship and get your unlock for SLKR. So if I was going to go SLKR on my Loquitur account, I definitely would buy the ship instead of working up all the fleet stuff and trying to get it that way. That's definitely the case. Now, as to whether or not SLKR is a better route, the reason I don't like the SLKR route as much is with Sith Eternal, you can build a trooper team, which is good. You can build Sith team, which is good. And then you've only got a few odds and ends of characters like Tarkin is, really doesn't fit in a team that well. Royal Guard doesn't fit in a team that well. Krennic is, not a great character, but he does have a decent leadership. But overall, you can build 2 good teams on your way to C. With the First Order, you can really only build 1 team, and then you start to get a real top-heavy account with Phasma and pilots and stuff like that that really aren't that good or useful. So to do a low-level account that stays real competent in Grand Arena and can get a lot of wins and be fun to play, SLKR kind of, you shoot right up at first because you get that Kylo Ren unmasked and you get a good First Order team. You can do good in Squad Arena. But then when you build the second half of his requirements, it just, you take a nosedive and then, check mark back up when you get C. So I think Sith Eternal, SLKR, I think Sith Eternal is just a smoother path. So that's what it comes down to. All right. C, Hyperdrive, SLKR. Yeah, that's a way to look at it. If you're free to play, C is a better option. If you're going with the hyperdrive, it's a lot of stuff toward SLKR. That's the truth. That is the way it works. All right. Glad to catch the stream. It's hard in France. Was wondering how to choose between Negotiator and Malevolence. So that choice is based on what you're already building. And I think for new players, the route that I'm going to recommend would be, Geos into Malevolence. I think that's because it's got 2 pilotless ships. You only have to build the ship and not also the pilot. It's just better early game to do the Malevolence. I didn't do that on my Loquitur account. I built Geos, and then I'm building the Galactic Republic and Houndstooth to go straight into the Negotiator. So it depends on what characters you want to relic. If you're going to relic Anakin, Ahsoka, and do that kind of stuff, then go for the Galactic Republic. If you're not afraid to relic a Geo and get your Grievous and relic your Grievous for the Malevolence, go for that. So I don't think one of them is so clearly better than the other one that there's a right and wrong answer. What I will say is that if you're climbing with Negotiator, it can be a long slog. Like the matches go long, and against another Negotiator, it just takes a while. With Malevolence, the battles are fast. So all things being equal, if you just want to save your own time, build Malevolence, and your fleet climb will be faster. All right. Let's see. What else we got over here? Imperial troopers don't need dark troopers to beat Darth Revan, but he does help a lot. I don't know. Against a really good Malak, I don't know how you're going to kill that Malak unless you've got that dark trooper that can beat on him without getting feared. Piett is nothing more than a measuring stick for rosters. Ah, nice. Do you have a Houndstooth? Do you have Piett? Okay. Then I'm going to crush you in Grand Arena. Nice. We have 100 energy and you're farming Piett and we're all here. Oh man, you're going to make me farm Piett on stream? This is getting ridiculous. It's like now it's like a peep show. I only got to look at Piett, but you got to tell me what to do with him. 1 shard. Disappointment abounds. No Piett for you. All right. Okay, so let's see if there's another question over here that I want to answer. The question was asked again about a balancing an account between light side and dark side. And for any that didn't catch the answer in the prior stream, I said, well, it's not really about light side or dark side. It's more about the tags. You know, you get Jedi and Rebels off a light side. You get Sith and Empire and, you know, things like that off the dark side. So it's more about filling out the tags that you need. And there's just some things in the game that require you to have the Jedi tag. So that's automatically light side stuff. How do you divide your normal energy between gear, such as stun cuffs and back to gel? Do you have a different gear every day or spend half energy daily? No. So my strategy on energy is exactly what I put in my Loquitur account updates. So, I mean, I can do the farm for you, right? So we're farming Bosk, right? So we already farmed Piett. We're doing Bosk, Django, and Queel. So there's the Bosk. We do Django. And we do Queel. On the hard nodes. And then for the rest of the gear, I've just picked the bottleneck gear that I'm going to farm for the week. And it's literally, I farm that same 1 gear piece pretty much for the whole week. Stun guns, we're just farming stun guns. So we come in here and we farm stun guns. That's it. And then for the rest of the day when I get energy, it's actually hard node day today, I think, if I'm right. Let me check, make sure. Hard node day. Yeah, spend energy in hard nodes. So it's smarter to do on hard node day when you're farming stun guns like that. Even if you're not actually farming Wicket or Holdo, they're both characters that have stun guns and other good gear. Right, this has got these Mark III comlinks. This has got Mark 10 or Mark 5 detonators. So on hard node day, you know, if you've got energy refreshes, you can farm your stun guns out of here and help your guild and boost up their stuff. But I'll be farming pretty much stun guns all week, and then I'll be farming Mark 5 here with fleet energy. And this is not something that I normally farm. This is not a piece that I normally farm. But I need like a bunch of, look how many of those I need. I need them everywhere, right? And I do want Tarkin to be my next relic. And I want Bosk at his next gear tier. So I'm kind of stuck with, you know, getting Bosk there. Then Tarkin, I think he needs the same thing. Yeah, he needs these as well. So I'm going to farm those out of fleet for the week just to get him and Tarkin topped off. That's the method. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It appears Piett needs a stun gun. Nice. Funny. He also needs an energy refresh for 6 stars. Patience. Patience, everyone. You know, the game is going to give me a 7-star Piett. It will. It's only a matter of how many days that takes. And right now, I'm still like 90 days out statistically from having a 7-star Piett. So we just farm him up and we'll get him. We'll get there. We will get there. All right, it's getting on to be about that time where we need to look at the Grand Arena on the ALEURA account. So let's switch on over to there. Let's take a look at what feats we've got. We know 50 offense up, first attempt, undersized squads, Mace Windu, Kenobi, Anakin, or Bad Batch. I don't know. I don't think I put Padme on defense, so I should be able to get kills with Anakin, right? I think so. All right, we're fighting Mr. Mxyzptlk. That's a villain from what? Superman? Is it? DC Comics, I think. Mr. Mxyzptlk. This guy's crazy. He's not really a villain. He's just like this weird guy that has crazy powers. Crazy, insane stuff. The chat would like a Piett, not just me. Well, I would like a Ferrari. I would also like a date with Scarlett Johansson. I'm not going to get those things, so I'll just wait. Just wait for him. All right, let's take a look at my opponent here, Mxyzptlk. We got 2.6 million in ships. We've got 3.6 million in characters. He's Superman's enemy. Nice. Cool. So let's take a look at ships. Han's Millennium Falcon, Silencer, Shuttle, all kinds of First Order stuff. Hound's Tooth, Emperor Shuttle. Got Rebel Fleet. Got Geos. Got a Relic Geo up here with Spy. This stream is just going to be called 2 hours of Piett power. I prefer Piett to Scarlet. Okay. Hey, different people have different preferences. To each his own. Who am I to judge? Malevolence, all the way. Negotiator, all the way. Finalizer, all the way. And then a Rebel Fleet, I believe, all the way. So I expect that he's going to have the Rebel Fleet and the Finalizer on offense, and I may even have to fight Malevolence and Negotiator on defense. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I would do if I was him. He's got really all the fleet he wants. You know, he's got me by 1.2 million galactic power, so he's got plenty. Character stat lines here: Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, General Skywalker, 3PO, all kinds of stuff. Characters for days. For days. The bigger these accounts get, the harder it is for me to kind of sort out in my head what these teams are going to look like, because it goes past just the standard teams where you can see Rebels and this and that and the other thing, and you can guess like 12 different teams that they're going to use, but it's hard to figure out what all you're going to face. Grievous, probably Grievous on defense. Lots of relics on his separatist droids. All right, let's see. What we got over here. All right, so for defense, based on what I saw from him, I did something a little bit different. Not too much different, but a little bit. So we put the leftovers from First Order here. We put the leftovers from C here. You can see there's my Dooku. I completely disrespect my Dooku. I just throw him in a random defensive team and get rid of him. Here's the Geos. Then we've got the First Order and Grievous over here defending. And then back here, I loaded it up with 2 more good teams, because I expect him to bring his SLKR on offense to beat my SLKR, and I expect that to happen. But then when he gets to the back wall here, I think he's just stuck. I don't think he gets through both of those teams no matter how much stuff he keeps. So I put beefy defense. Beefy. All right, so we've got gas, Relic 3 with Gear 12 clones. So the team's not quite as scary as it could be. We've got leftover First Order here. We like Triumvirate against that if we can. We've got Night Sisters here that we can do something against for sure. Doesn't seem that scary. And then we've got this CLS team over here that's just massive. I feel like, can we do Sith Eternal against these guys? Does Sith Eternal beat this? We've got the 3PO. I mean, this is like the good CLS team. Does Sith Eternal beat this CLS team? That's what I'm going to need to know. Get your help, chat. See if that's a counter. I feel like we can come in and we can link Luke and Han and cut, or I guess we'd have to link, oh, who do we even link? Chupio. Probably have to link Chupio to cut the damage down with all the assists. Maybe the 2 Chewies? Yikes. That's scary. But we can link a couple guys, cut down the damage. Han shoots first, so he's going to, bonk somebody in the face. Let's see. SLKR is overrated. R8 your Royal Guard and you'll solo everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad advice. When do you think you'll have Zetas to throw on CLS and Chewie? Don't know. I'm collecting Zetas right now. I'm just accumulating them. I really don't have... I'm working on Rey on my main account, and I relic the armorer so that I have a relic armorer, but other than that, I'm not using Zetas, and I'm just working on Rey. Okay. You'll need some good support and a full squad if you use C against CLS. Yeah. So if we use... What do we need to use? Like Triumvirate and Wat Tambor? Would that be would that be overkill? It's good support. So yeah, this team. We can't use Padme, right? We know that we can't use Padme against this team. We got C. We've got clones, Triumvirate, bounty hunters, troopers. The troopers don't work, though, do they? Do troopers... I've never taken troopers against the CLS team that's strong. That is that strong. Do troopers do what they need to do? I don't know. Does CLS block turn meter gain? Man, I can never remember all of these skills. Ugh. Okay, that's the gain turn meter, counter chance, rebels take damage. Okay. Whenever Luke inflicts a debuff, he gains turn meter. Yeah, I don't know. Arnold has done it before, but it was messy. I would use C, Watt, Sith, Empire, Trooper, Emperor Palpatine, and some kind of leftover. Troopers will not work. The CLS team will stun first and boosts their turn meter super fast, and you'll not be able to get going. Okay. We'll stun first. Boost their turn meter. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out how to make that work with C. And do I have... Is my relic armor... I don't know if I relic the armorer before this locked in. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Armorer. A-R-M-O-R-E-R. Yeah, no, okay. So she's not relicked yet. So Sith Eternal here. Link the 2 Chewbacca's. Or do I link Chupio and Han? You know, who do I link? I don't know. We got to figure that out. Okay. So against the gas, we can use bounty hunters. We can use bounty hunters here. We can use what do we got against Night Sisters? This Relic 2 Night Sister. We got stuff. We can use clones. We could maybe use maybe just a Shakti-led clone team and just mow down some Night Sisters. We've got Revan. We've got Triumvirate. Vader. Enfys Nest gets stunned against this. Enfys Nest gets stunned against this. Potentially. So we got to watch out there. I mean, I don't see an obvious nest yet. All right, so let's go over here and clear this out. We're going to pick Revan to deal with this Grievous. Or we could do clones. We could do the clone. Nah, I feel like this is good. Just need to get in there and get it done. Okay, works pretty well against Grievous. 2 hours of Piett powers. That is terrifying thought. Terrifying thought. All right, Yoda goes steal stealth so we don't get attacked back. We're just going to go ahead and do the basic. Get more turn meter. All right, and then we're going to swing this over to Bastila Shan. Then we're going to have her trigger Yoda. We'll go there. All right, he's down. Savior is down. Bastila popped Savior for us. Okay, let's see. We need to get a mark going on this guy, but not yet. Okay, let's. I'm not going to get the foresight up. We got buff immunity on everybody. All right, so we'll do this. Clear things out. Get our Revan back. Stun this Droideka. Now we're going to mark. Just mark Grievous. Mark Grievous. I think we just mark Grievous and try to mow him down. I think we got plenty to do what it takes. We'll do that. We'll spread buffs. I know everybody's not going to get them, but there's not much else we can do here. All right. Keep working. Keep working. We got to get Bindo back around to his resurrect ability so we can do that. So we're going to use him to cool down. All right, now we just got to get some banners back. Get some banners back. Put this on Little Yoda. That didn't work. Okay, back to Bindo. Bindo will send it back to Yoda. Yoda's going to put buffs on everybody while we can. Let's just do basic. All right, tap. We got to get this back around to Bastila somehow so she can stun that Droideka, but it doesn't look like we're going to get there in time. Looks like Droideka's going to get to go. She doesn't have the stun up anyway. Oh, that's sad. Kill the B2, I guess. Oh, not enough. All right, get over there. Finish him off. Bindo will do this. And we'll get Yoda going. Now we just got this Droideka to deal with. Stun him. I don't think Bindo needs cooled. Oh, man. Yikes. I couldn't stall. I couldn't stall hard enough. Foresight and heals. Yeah. Need to kill B2 and stun the Droideka. I think I'm better off killing Grievous right there than I am the Droideka, though. I think so. He will at Area 501st. What do we got going on over here? See what Loquitur thinks of what? Okay, I gotta go back up here. If you could only relic OG Kylo or Kylo Ren unmasked, which one would you do? Well, Kylo Ren unmasked. He's one of the best tanks in the game. He's got a good ship. Making him relic level makes him hard as nails. So OG Kylo is good for solos, but I definitely would do KRU first. For sure. Joey to Goat, I'm telling you, he would relic KRU over the entire game. I would. I love that character. I love him. Love him. All right, so what do we got here? We're going to take Watambor. Palpatine, somebody said take Palpatine. Because he's a high-value target, and the game likes to kill him. So we'll just put him in as a lightning rod. And then we'll have the Sith Emperor Trooper tank for pre-taunt. Again, as a lightning rod. And then, do we have another Sith? Do we have another good Sith somewhere that we can just throw in here that we don't use for something else? I don't think so. We've got the Triumvirate. Krennic? That doesn't help. The armor helps. I mean, if they hit Empire Trooper and don't kill him in one shot, that's going to trigger armor, and maybe, just maybe, we can get the armor on Sith Eternal as well. But I think this just, he has to live long enough that we can get the ult, and then it should be good from there, right? What's my health on C? It's okay. It's not great. 113. So, not awesome. I do have some extra protection on him, though, so it's, I did invest a little more in protection. She likely won't get a turn, but it's just a distraction so they don't kill C. Yeah, she likely won't get a turn, but if she does, oh, it's good. It's good stuff if she gets a turn. I can't think of a better character to put in here. That's the problem. Maybe put in Thrawn or something, but I don't want to throw away Thrawn. I want to put in another good character, but I don't know. I think that's... You know what I could do? You know what I could do that's actually a pretty good tactic? Let me just look at something real quick. So I can't do it today because it's not good enough to do right now. But you can, what? That's not what I picked. Yikes. I mean, you can do this too, right? You can do Old Daka and Night Sister Zombie and just make it hard to get to see. You got to kill Daka like 3 times. Night Sister Zombie's in the way. So I need to develop these two just as a tanking pair that I can do when I need to. There's a lot of characters that I want. A lot of characters. I could do this. Put Bastila Shan Fallen in there. Another character I need to get going someday. All right, we'll put the armor in. Just on the off chance that we get that going, then I think Sith Eternal is pretty good at that point. All right. Let's do it. Against this team, they have AoE damage and CLS can ignore the taunt, so I'm not sure that tactic would work. Against other teams, it could be interesting. Okay, so who are we linking? I think we've got to link Chupio, right? Let's put this on C right away. Not taking any chances here. Link him. And then link Han or Chu. Yeah, he gets too many assists. So I think we're just going to cut damage on the guys that get the most assists. All right. Stay around. Stay around. Let's see. What we can do here is we can do this on him. Let's target Chupio first if we can. All right. Don't kill the armor. All right, we're getting it. We're getting it. All right. Good. Good, good, good. I feel pretty good. Just go. Just go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I don't care if the whole team dies. Just go. Get my ult. Go. Go, go, go. No time to waste. Oh! 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 Those hits, though. Oh, man. Woo! Those were some big hits. Nice. 3 stacks of Beskar and Tank Tech should ensure a win. Zappy Zappy. Yeah, love the Zappy Zappy. Oh, look at this. Look at this Mon Mothma team. I think we know something that we like to use against Mon Mothma, right? Yeah. The Triumvirate has a field day right here. Triumvirate for the win. Look at this, Jyn Erso. What's that? Gear 12 Jyn Erso with a Zeta. What? Nice. Good. Something different. I like that. Lando. And this week in Kylo. So we can just do that. Get that one out of the way. All right. All right. All right. All right. Look at these damage over times. Oh, man. Now I've got blind. I can't see anything. Can't see. I can't see. Help. All right. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Big hit. All right. We'll do the single attack to get some protection back here now. Well, I guess we won't. Oh, man, they got me yellow. They got me yellow. What's going on here? All right, all right, all right. Come on now. It's too much. It's too much stuff. They keep getting ability blocks on me. That's sick. It's some kind of sickness. All right, come on. No ability blocks. Let me get my skills. There we go. There we go. It's under control now, boys. Banners, full banners back for the win. Nice. Full protection. Please use the last ability to keep him healed whenever you can. Blah. What fun is that? What fun is that? T3 with the ability block makes it a bit scary. Yeah, the ability block was what was messing me up. Few never mind. Oh, I was never in doubt. Never in doubt. The T3 did throw a little wrench in that, though. This is definitely Triumvirate. So let's go see what we do up front. And if we need the Triumvirate to clear the up front, then we got to figure something else out back there. What I'm going to do here, I am going to take the troopers, or the bounty hunters, with Gideon. That's what I'm going to do right there. That's what I'm going to do right there. So let me check the speed on this Rex just to make sure I'm not making some kind of horrible mistake. Let's see. No speed? He's got all kinds of crazy mod sets on him. 232. Psh. No problem. All right, let's do this. Let's do this trooper squad here. Or the bounty. I keep calling them troopers. We got one trooper. We got bounty hunters. That's what we got. Bounty hunters. With Moff Gideon. All right, here we go. Bring them in. Okay. First things first. Let's subtract turn meter. Ready, go. Yoink. Okay. Then let's take apart his armor. Then let's do taunt. Let's do mass assist. Let's do duck undercover. Hit mass assist again. Contract up. Gas. Out. See you, gas. You ran out of gas. So sorry. All right, duck under stealth. See if we can get a stun on 5s. Taunt up. Let's get back health and protection. Net on 5s. Call aura for the assist. Get a dodge. All right, shoot him in the face. Bam. Done. Rex is next. Clean up on aisle 6. All right. I dig this gas counter. Yep. It's almost as good as spawning sand. Huh? Spawning sand. Oh, I got it. Because he hates sand. I got you. I got you. Just throw sand at him. All right, so that gas team, not too much of a threat. That bounty hunter counter is pretty nice. We've got troopers. We can do troopers against one of these teams. What else do we have? We got Vader still. We don't need Vader. We got Padme. Oy. So let's just do Padme here, right? We do Padme here. Kick out Barriss. Let me make sure I'm on the right team. We're going to do First Order. We're going to pick Padme. We're going to kick out Barriss. Do an underdog. Nice. I've never seen that counter before. That's insane. Oh, man. I love disintegrating gas. Just disintegrate him. Don't have to worry about him if he disappears in a puff of smoke. He doesn't get to sit down. Doesn't get to stand up. All right, come on, get him. All right, let's just do that. And let's shoot him. I don't know why we're going after Kylo first. It's probably not the right thing to do, but oh well. Kill him. And then let's kill this guy. He can escalate his health out of control, so we're going to go ahead and take him down. Let's shoot a pilot. And then kill Phasma. And let's get health and protection back. Make sure we maximize our banners. 59. Ahsoka let us down. She lost protection. That's all right, though. We're good. Those Gear 12 first made that possible. It hurts to see them go down with such little fight. I don't know. I kill that team with relic level troopers, or yeah, clone troopers as well. Don't matter if they're relic or not. That bounty hunter team is rock solid. Rock solid. They occasionally get a Rex laid off and kill Bosk, but that's about as bad as it gets. All right, so what do we got here? Night Sisters. We do troopers. Do troopers just like this. 4-man. Should have plenty of sauce to kill all kinds of Night Sisters. I don't even think we need Shore Trooper. Deploy the likes. Anybody who has not liked, please use your like saber. Help me out. Let's give this to Stark. Hey, Stark. Have that. Buffs up. And we'll just mass assist on the zombie and get our first kill there. And then let's stomp over here on the Spirit. Just go for a kill there as well. Area effect. Area effect. Doc is out. Asajj is out. Zombie's out. The troopers are bored. It was too easy. They're like, was there somebody there? I feel like we got 9 kills. I don't know. Okay, this is... What? He hates the First Order fleet so much, he puts it on defense. Yikes. All right, what's he got here? The Special Forces tie. That's good. And then we've got Negotiator with no tank. That's weird. All right, somebody tell me what I'm missing over here, because this seems like a bad lineup. I can First Order that real easy, I think. Right? What am I missing? Is this good? It can't be good. I could probably stun Anakin and just full kill Ahsoka and still trigger the... No, I don't want to get too crazy, but yeah. I think I could. I think I could stun her, trigger off of him, kill her before he gets his first turn. Yikes. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. All right. I feel like the sequel movies are great and entertaining by themselves, but they don't fit into the Star Wars very well. The thing I love about this, I guess that's LOL says, the thing I love about the sequels is getting to see Star Wars with amazing special effects. Some of those shots are amazing. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. So how many sequel lovers do we have out there versus how many sequel haters? You guys all hate the sequel? I mean, I think it's entertaining. I think I wish they'd done something a little different with Rey's character. Well, I've got one complaint about the sequels that I'll talk about here in a minute, but I feel like I need to triumvirate this Mon Mothma group first. Yeah, definitely need to get in there and triumvirate this Mon Mothma group. Send them in. One for sequel hater. I dislike episode 3. I did like 7, but not the rest. So my fundamental problem, the problem that I had with the sequel movies is they really made the same characters over again. Like Rey is Luke. You know, Finn is Han Solo, the reluctant hero. Like the characters are so close to what they already had in the original 3 Star Wars. It's just like they reran the same characters without much clever at all, really. I don't think. So that's what bothered me, is that, you know, why rerun the characters? All right, Biggs, get out of here. Seems pretty easy. Have you ever seen the honest trailer for episode 9? If not, we really need a react video. And many scenes are similar in movies 7 and 9. I think they're hiding something in the reinforcements, like a houndstooth. Could be. And then when they made something different, they made Luke a quitter. There was somebody, I can't remember who it was, but there was some streamer that said, this is Luke. It's Luke Skywalker. It's just not my Luke. I thought that was accurate. I thought that kind of summed it up. You know, it's Luke Skywalker. It's not my Luke. You know, my Luke doesn't act like this. So that I thought was a pretty clever way to sum it up. All right, what are we doing here? We're doing the 2 reinforcements that we always do, and I always find myself wanting one more damage dealer, and I always give them away. Let's see, what do we got? What can we bring in does damage? Let's see. Han's Millennium Falcon. That does damage. That's supposed to be on defense. Hey, boys, I misplayed. I don't know what I put on defense. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Because I put my Empire fleet on defense. I usually put the Rebel fleet on defense, but this time I put the Empire fleet on defense. I don't see another good damage dealer here that I could just throw in. Let's do this, just in case I need a tank. I don't know. This is such a weird matchup. Nabokov just got canceled. All right, so we stun Anakin, right? Let's see. Let's put the missile on Anakin. That's enough. Oh, that's too much. It's too much. It's much too much. All right. Well, this suddenly got harder, boys and girls. Got harder. I made it harder for no reason. All right, let's get the target lock going. Let's not panic here. We'll do that. We'll stun the Ahsoka, get her under stealth. Then we're gonna bring everybody out of stealth. And we're gonna get Anakin stunned. He can't get turn meter anyway, though, so we're not too afraid of this. Then we're just going to work on... Oh, I guess we're not going to work on 5s. All right. Let's just do this. And then let's steal turn meter from him. Let's get target lock on him. We can take out Ahsoka right now and get Foresight, which we will do. And then let's pass it back over to him again. We'll stun this 5s. We will call an assist over here. Get 15% attack. And we'll do big damage with that. All right. Dodged so we don't have days on. That's good. All right, now Anakin's out in the open. Nope, he's out in the open, but we can't get to him, so we'll clear the taunt. Now we can get to him. All right, there was no sacrifice. Let's see, here we go. Do that. Do this. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and bring Plo in right away. And we'll act like we're going to save this guy, but we're really not. We're just going to kill him. Steal turn meter. Let's stun Rex. Pass it back over here. Kill 5s in one hit. Yeah. Turn meter for everybody. And I don't know, let's just do that. I don't care if it regenerates or not. And we're done. Okay. So we sacrificed one Cassian's U-Wing in the making of this victory, but good enough. What a weird matchup. AP Gains in the house. Loquitur, I thought you were saving this for your fans only. What's that? Saving what? Saving what? What am I miss? What do I miss? Hey, AP. Glad you could come over here and join us. AP Gains in the chat. I owe AP Gains a thanks. I don't know what you said in your stream or whatever, but yesterday I had a bunch of people come over that commented on the video and they said AP sent me. So thanks for sending over the gang to give me some likes and comments. That was awesome. Appreciate that, man. that was great. All right, what do we want to use here? Do we want to use Malevolence or do we want to use the Geos? Because the Geos can yeah, I think we just use Malevolence, right? This is fun. We've got 3 fleets right now. We can just do whatever we want. Have some fun over here. Sunfac. And then we bring in other Geos as reinforcements and one more droid from somewhere. Okay. Good. Don't search what OnlyFans is at Darth Loquitur. You will lose faith in humanity. All right. Let's see what we got here. Malevolence. Okay. Oh, that's nice. He did not do it on Sunfac, which is convenient. All right, let's see if we can get a stun on this silencer. Buzz droids on the silencer. Let's see. Is this the one that clears buffs? No, this is the one that clears buffs. Get rid of the buffs, debuffs on this guy. And let's put buzz droids everywhere. Sure, why not? Get some more assists on that silencer. Finish him off. Now it feels easy. Feels pretty easy. Let's see. Let's get buzz droids on him too. Let's bring in a reinforcement. This is the spy, right? Let's see who else we can prompt to have a taunt. That's good. Let's work on him. And then mass assist over here. That is so much damage. Oh, dear. Wow. Wow. Aiden wants to know my favorite Star Wars movie. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I think I shared the story that when I was a kid, I saw Return of the Jedi in the movie theater, and that was actually the first Star Wars movie that I'd ever seen. So I think that really has to be my favorite movie because it's what introduced me to Star Wars. And yeah, it's good. It's fun. The Jabba the Hutt stuff and the Rancor and Sarlacc pit. There's a lot of memorable moments from that. My favorite scene. Ooh, that one's harder. I'm gonna have to think about that. My favorite scene from Star Wars. Don't know. I'm gonna. I don't know. I hate to say it, but the prequel had some pretty good scenes in it, and like the scene where the pod races and stuff like that. Maybe the pod races is one of my favorite scenes. That the pod races was just phenomenal. I loved that. I really loved that. All right, we got some progress on feats. We got the offense one. That's good. I want to hit up another account review before we're done for the day, so I'm going to go ahead and push through to an account review. nqahowl, are you in the channel? Can somebody go at nqahowl and see if he's around? We're going to do an account review for him. Prequels are amazing. There's no shame in liking the prequels anymore. Yeah, so like the people who grew up with the prequels, are able to say that the prequels are good now. I like them all. I mean, I'm entertained by all of it. Even Jar Jar Binks. I mean, he's a pretty trash character, but he's entertaining. My daughter loves him. He's great for kids. My daughter, like, as soon as she watched it with Jar Jar Binks, was like, "Oh, he's so cool." So. It's a gimmick for kids, and it works. It worked on my kid. All right, let's. I'm gonna give this guy a shout out. If I didn't see that anybody said that they were doing it, so let me give a shout out over here. All right, so now he knows if he's in chat over here. Maybe he can speak up, say hi. It's a me. All right. Cool. So nqahowl, part of the Ascendant Knights. He's a general. Stats are 1.2 million galactic power. It's weird seeing this number. It looks like a pretty big account, but I got to remind myself kind of that the Loquitur account's almost here, right? I'm like 1.1 million galactic power already with that account. It's, a little over 6 months in. So this account's just a little bit bigger than mine. But check this out, y'all. More ships than characters. Look at this. So what do you think? You guys going to guess? Is this bloat, or do we have a good focused roster with monster ships? What do y'all think? AP Gaines Jar Jar is the best character George Lucas ever created. Jar Jar is a loser. He handed away the Republic to Palpatine. Palpatine was too good for your Republic anyway. I mean, come on. He out-manipulated the Jedi in 17 different ways. If it wasn't Jar Jar, it would have been something else. Just too much brain power. Too much brain power. He stole technology from the Inquisitors, so he should be expected to win. Rebel bloat, probably bloat. Oh, you guys are so pessimistic. We got a good TIE advanced here. We've got the Geo Spy, Anakin's Starfighter, 4 stars, but with a big Anakin. Got Houndstooth, Gear 12, 7 stars. That's good. Solid. We got Geo's Relic Spy. Look at this. Trending, catching fire. Relic Spy. Strong ship. Hyena Bomber at 6 stars already. Vulture Droid at 7 stars. Woo! For anybody who thinks that he didn't have good ships, he's got good ships. He's also got some Rebels down here that's kind of bloat, but woo, look at this. He's got the full Geo fleet ready for malevolence, and also, the Negotiator fleet. Look at this. That's some solid ships. Executrix is built up. I'm going to imagine that he's going for malevolence first. But see, it's a good trick to go for Negotiator first, and you've already got the Executrix and Geos as your second fleet. That's what I'm doing. Maybe that's what he's doing too. But this, either way, if he goes with Malevolence, he's got everything he needs. If he goes with Negotiator, he has everything he needs. Too good. Too good, these ships. The Spy's so hot right now. Nice. The holiday special was by far the best. Joey the Goat, I love the holiday special. Like, straight up, I love the holiday special. There's so many parts in there. Palpatine has so many good lines. I mean, you just watch it and laugh. Or do you mean the original holiday special? I'm talking about the Star Wars holiday special. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. This guy could use a Piett for his Empire team. Could be. So we've got Geos here, pretty good shape. We've got the Brood Alpha up here. We've got Padme unlocked. We've got Bosk. We've got Palpatine, Thrawn, Phoenix. And then it drops off from there. Got some bounty hunters, though, right? Boba Fett, Jango. Got bounty hunters. Has enough bounty hunters to do credit heist for sure. Enough to follow around Bosk and potentially make a team with Bosk and the 2 Fets. Cad Bane, IG-88. That'll make a defensive team, I guess. All right, so pretty good character line. Pretty good. Let's take a look at this Vader. You already know which Galactic Republic character to check for, Loquitur? No, I don't. What Galactic Republic character? Oh, Padme, Jedi Knight, Anakin, Ahsoka. 5s, maybe? 5s? I don't know. Yeah. No level 69 cups. Sorry, man. Not to be had. Or at least I don't see it. Does he have a 69 cup? Yeah, no. I know what he's talking about. I just gotta give him a hard time. 247 speed, not horrible. Some potency, that's good. Looks like he went with a crit damage build. All crit damage. Yeah. For all crit damage build, I do recommend offense on this triangle, but that's okay. That's fine. We got Merciless Massacre. Probably No Escape coming up. For anybody who doesn't know, this No Escape Zeta is a lot better than it seems, because even one character in stealth that you can't affect with your first Merciless Massacre really messes with your cooldowns and your ability to get back to Merciless Massacre. So being able to pull stuff out of stealth and get through all of the moves with Vader is important. So if you've got a Zeta coming up, I would really recommend No Escape on Vader as well. So overall, not bad. Crit damage style Vader. Jedi Knight Anakin, wow, he likes his crit damage. Look at this. Crit chance, crit damage set here too. 256 speed, lots of damage, some potency. I don't know. Defense. Yikes. Wait, what? We've got a crit chance, crit damage, defense. If you're going to put a defensive stat on Anakin, it should be health, right? So we don't mind health as a off stat. So we need a better cross here. I recommend potency. I like to have potency on Anakin to sync these debuffs right here. So consider that cross for something better. At 1.2 million, I mean, you're still developing your mods, so I understand that some cases you're just going to have whatever you got. It's the best you can with what you got. Crit damage again. All right. nqahowl loves his crit damage sets. I'm not such a big fan as he is, but how much damage do we have on the spy? It's pretty good damage. He's probably got damage, offense there, crit damage there, speed. I don't know about that. I don't mind the crit chance, crit damage so much, but yeah, it's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Then we got the Bosk, the Padme team coming up. Two Zetas. Zeta down here. Where's Kenobi? Kenobi's got the Zeta on him. All right. So we've got a fully functional Padme team. Just need to keep working on their gear. It's another account where I don't have much to say. You know, the roster's focused. We can tell that they're working on the right kinds of stuff. The characters, you know, have the right kind of mods in them. Fast characters, we're working on being fast. Hard-hitting characters, we're working on hitting hard. So, obviously, you know something about how to build these characters. Padme, tons of health. So the mods are good. You're going in the right direction. Padme team, keep working on the same stuff that you're working on, right? Are we going for Sith Eternal? Let's see what we got over here in chat. No cup, my account is ruined. So M is the account owner? Okay. This account almost mirrors your Loquitur account. It's pretty close, right? He was smart enough to do the Phoenix first, though. I wasn't. I skipped Phoenix first, but he actually did the Phoenix first and got his Thrawn already, so that's probably a better move than what I was doing. He doesn't have his Queel going yet, though, so there's that. Yeah, but it is not like the Loquitur account in that it's focused. We're relicking a few characters. We've got good fleets. Yeah, what is there to say, guys? Maybe somebody in chat can help me out. You know, it's going all the right direction, and I feel like we could easily build into Sith Eternal from here if we wanted to. We don't really have a Trooper team up and running, but Trooper team would be good for this account. Let's see what we got here for Trooper team. If there's anything started. No, not yet. Okay. Well, I think that's an opportunity. Or go for both Revens. I mean, the other thing you could do with this account, this is good. It's a stable account, right? You got Geos, Bounty Hunters, Padme, Vader, Geos, and then like the Phoenix team is your off defensive team somewhere. So you've got stable teams. You're getting close to 1.3 million galactic power, where you need to have 4 teams. So you need to have 8 total teams. So you need to add 2 more teams on top of this. You just go for the Revens, right? He's already maybe going for that because he's got the Jolie Bindo here. He's got the Bastila. Yeah. That's what I would do next with this account. I would go straight into the Revens. I would do both. Jedi Knight Revan first, and then Darth Revan. Get Malik, and then go into your Galactic Legend. That's what it looks like to me. Minus the Phoenix plus the other Rebels. He's relicking the engines of the core team. Yeah, that's good. The account is extremely good and where I want mine to be. Yeah, there you go. Only criticism for me is you shouldn't have built Vader's ship. You've already got too much fleet, but you've committed him, so go all the way. I started with the TIE Advance long ago, so I was stuck and got committed to him. Emma's currently farming and working toward JKR. Makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, it's the right next steps. Go to the Revens. Yep. So everybody's in agreement. The account's in good shape. It's going along. We're going to work a little more on the Padme team. We're going to get the Revens and build those 4th teams for offense and defense and just keep rocking it. Absolutely. And the Vader ship is kind of, a standalone ship. That's a lot of galactic power in a ship, but it's fine. It can be used as a reinforcement. It's not good in the starting lineup unless you can really protect it with tanks. But if you've got like the Geo fleet with, let's say Hyena Bomber, Sunfac, and Spy Soldier starting out, reinforced with Spy, reinforced with Vulture Droid, you can put this in as another reinforcement like in Fleet Arena and sometimes bring it in and just crush people with it. So, not a horrible ship to have, but good. I don't see did we build the Ghost and, we built the Ghost and Phantom a little bit, but not too much. That's probably what, 20? Yeah, 20,000 galactic power. It's not too bad. How long you been streaming, Loquitur? 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. How long you been watching? Well, since you first commented in chat, I suppose. All right, well, I don't think there's any more questions that I had to answer. We've done a couple account reviews, gone through 2 grand arena lineups, and crushed our opponents. Made people cry, I think. 2 full clears. Good banners. I think we're in good shape being 7 for 7 on both these accounts. I think so. I think we're doing good. Strong arm defense. Do you guys think CLS is worth it after JKR, or just go for troopers on the way to C? Don't stop with JKR. You got to get Darth Revan. Once you get your Jedi Revan, you really need to go for the Darth Revan before you continue on. I wouldn't go for CLS or C. I would go for both Revans, and then I probably would go for Sith Eternal on this account. Both Revans into the seat. I call it seep too. I don't see that much from people. I see everybody going C, S-E-E. But I like seep. Sith Eternal Emperor Palpatine. Seep. Seeps into your soul. AP Gains is streaming soon. Inquisitors, let's use your lightsabers on his stream when Loquitur finishes up. Yep, Loquitur's finished up. I'm going to hang it up for tonight. I got pizza waiting on me, boys. I'm going to dig into this pizza and eat like 5 times more pizza than I should. So it's a meat lover's pizza with meat, and extra meat. So yummy. Doesn't hold a candle to that burger I had over the weekend, but should still be pretty good food. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this and know when I'm streaming. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next Holocron.